So today we're going to cover a very exciting topic for me, especially since I launched Broker Solutions Academy. I've mentioned this on a few different videos that one of the number one things that most students, one of the number one challenges most students face in my course and many other courses is just lead generation. You know, generating leads is something very tough for pretty much any business there is out there. Generating leads, it's right next to lack of capital is the next reason why most businesses fail. But I'm proud to say with our community that we created, we've all came up with different ideas and tactics on how to solve this problem. And I believe that we're almost to that point where we've solved this problem for our students. Most people, when they start a business loan brokering firm, they usually start generating leads by tapping to their current client base, maybe reaching out to realtors, maybe going to, business, what do you call it, events, and try to spread out their business card. Maybe you've done the little, LinkedIn copy and paste method and blasting a lot of people's DMs. Maybe you've done the, Facebook DM thing, or posting your link to your calendar on a bunch of different other groups on Facebook and all this different stuff. Maybe you've done Craigslist posts out there, and there's never really been anything that's kind of effective. These are all things that I've tried. I used to do LinkedIn at a time that it was actually effective and and it actually works, and effective and effectful. I don't even know what I'm saying, but right now, I just don't think it's the best way for you to start your business loan brokering. Does it work? Yes, but you have to do it at scale, utilizing automation in order to do so. You got to use some type of bot. There's no way in hell you can send as many messages for you to be effective and then also you have to fight all the different systems that LinkedIn has in place, that makes it impossible for you to send as many messages as you need to. By the way, if you don't know, this video is brought to you by Pennington Consulting Group, where we always say our goal is to help you reach your goals. So if you're looking for some funding, if you're a business, if you're looking to start, grow, or even expand your business, or in need of some funding, you want to go ahead and click the link in the description below and visit us at Pennington Consulting Group. In addition to that, if you're looking to start your own business loan agency, this program is also brought to you by Broker Solutions Academy. And what we do is we help loan brokers and understand and simplify the various funding products that are available in the marketplace so they can properly serve their clients, stop the endless confusion and self-defeating pointless rat race they're currently in, and grow their business while maximizing profits by teaching them how to become a real business loan broker, not just a glorified referral partner. So definitely there's going to be a link in the description. We've worked all year long to really package this program, and it's the most comprehensive loan broker training there is. Guaranteed you're going to be successful, especially if you're going to be having me as your coach. Okay, so definitely want to check the links in the description. In addition to that, if you're interested in some of our media services, we offer YouTube editing services. I have my team. You see how great these videos are. Come on. Okay, you look at our website. You look how good those websites are. And look at your website, okay? So if you're interested in having us work on your website, if you're interested in having us work on your YouTube, or even get your social media game just right, you want to go ahead and reach out to us. There's going to be a link in the description on how we can partner up together to help you grow your social media presence, your web presence, so you can position yourself for success, as I always say. So anyway, so I share that with you to say that LinkedIn is something that has its challenges as you're starting out as a business loan broker. I've tried things like posting my link in my calendar to different groups, and hopefully, people that have inquired about any kind of business funding, and that's a hit and miss by itself. One of the things that I've seen and I've tried out with my students and my team, and we're basically almost perfecting it, is how we're utilizing AI and different scraping tools in order to get a list of emails and phone numbers based on some specific professions and target them with very consciously executed email campaigns. Okay, let me make it make sense. So I truly believe that marketing has really evolved. I made a video talking about the Google study that was created about how people now purchase. You know, there's probably a snippet that I'll add on to this video. So probably watch this video real quick to see what I'm talking about.
Called The Messy Middle.
Yeah, the Google report.
I've actually never seen this before, this image.
Yeah.
Can you explain to me, I'll put it on the screen and link it below for anyone that wants to look at it, I highly recommend you do, what this image is?
Yeah, so we used to think of marketing as marketing funnels. And marketing funnels, essentially, we would push people through a marketing process from awareness to consideration through to trust and commitment and purchase. So it was this marketing funnel, and we're just kind of funneling them through. And that's how we, almost all marketers draw funnels.
Yeah.
And then Google did some research to see, is this actually true? Is this still how people buy? And they found it's actually not how people buy at all anymore. Top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel has been replaced by a trigger, a totally random journey through a playground where we explore and evaluate randomly, and then a trigger for signaling intent, and then purchase over here. So what this might look like is I might see an influencer talking about her, handbag, and I go, oh, I'm interested in that brand. I'll give them a follow.
Yeah.
And then I ignore them. And then I discover that they've actually put some videos on YouTube, and I start watching a video on YouTube, but then I go and do something else. And then I see a review website, and I go on the review website. Then I find out that brand has actually created a waiting list for a new product. So I actually see, I might drive the waiting list. Now I'm like ending up down here. And then I get on the waiting list. They tell me that they're only releasing 500 of that product. Would I like one? Yes, I would. So then I basically go and purchase. So it's no longer a funnel experience because customers have figured out that they can disappear within 3 seconds if they want to, right? They can just jump your fence, and a funnel feels dehumanizing for most people. So they don't like to be funneled. They like to go on an adventure. So rather than thinking of our marketing as a funnel, we want to think about it as an adventure or a playground. So we're going to create things that people can interact with and play with. So they could watch a video, they could listen to a podcast, they could take an online assessment, they could complete a customer needs analysis, they could watch a demo, they could get free access to a trial in a portal, they could join a community, they could join a discussion group, right? So these are all things that people can engage with or play with. And we want it to avoid feeling like a funnel. We want to feel like it's lots of value, lots of great experiences, and then at the certain time, there are moments to act if you want to buy something. If you're the right person at the right time, this is the moment to act. So it's a bit of a different way of thinking about marketing, but it acknowledges the fact that we're living in a very different world where, funnels worked when people were afraid of not seeing you ever again, or that they're afraid that they would miss out, but no one's afraid of that anymore.
So as that video explains, you can kind of see the journey of how people make their purchases and the psychology of how people make their purchases in today's world. I don't think that the days of, hey, we've had 10,000 years of experience, of combined experience in the industry. People know that's a bunch of BS. Even reviews. People know that you can pay for reviews. What I've seen is people want to establish a relationship with somebody that is sincere and actually cares about their problem and speaks to their issue and has a direct solution to their specific problem. That's who people want to do business with. People want to spend time with you and actually get to know you personally. And this is from a mega branding standpoint all the way down to small business standpoint. Let me make that make sense, because I know that's speaking very vaguely here. Look how corporations used to be it, Nike and, McDonald's and Pepsi and Coke, but they don't even themselves brand themselves. They try to attach their products to a particular individual who has some type of influence. Look at what Nike does with Jordan and LeBron James and different NBA stars. Look what they've done even with Kevin Hart. It's not even in the sports industry. So they've seen that people elevate to specific individuals. They want a personal connection, and especially, you know, with the increase of social media and people really getting engaged with influencers and the influencer thing that was never really there. There was never a time that influencers got paid for sharing their opinions, and they're doing that. They're getting paid because they have a following. They're getting paid because people are tired of being sold by brands. People want somebody that actually has gone through the experience, that can actually, you know, speak to them at their level. You know, I don't know how else I can say it. You can see with things like Kim Kardashian. You have plenty of people that will say that, you know, that Kardashian family and the Jenners don't have any talent, but the talent is their following. You know, they have an immense following. They have an influence in the culture that is just, you can't ignore it, you know. So how do you really do that from a small standpoint? That's what I was talking about, mega scale and then small scale. Because it's starting out as a business loan broker. You and I know Kim Kardashian, okay? You're not LeBron James. You don't have that type of clout, so let's just be honest. But how do you generate an audience? How do you offer value? How do you not come off as just, you know, good old years of experience, come do business with us, we offer business funding? How do you really consciously market to your audience and really truly generate leads without spending that much money either? You know, because there's things like Facebook ads or YouTube ads, and you got to throw a big sum of money at these things in order for them to actually start generating worthy leads. Okay, trust me, I know. We think that we've developed a system, and we're still working on perfecting it. And I say we because I'm so proud of the students that come together. We all come together on Wednesday and kind of come up with different tactics, different ideas on how to solve this main thing. And I'm very transparent with all the students that came into my course. One of the questions that I always asked during the intake process is, how do you plan to generate leads? And I would help people come up with different ways on how to achieve this goal. Some of the different things that we've done is develop a presentation that they can offer their people with 3 paths to lending. There's a lady that is one of our students that is really popular in the Asian community in LA, and she offers a training course on Saturdays. It's a what do you call it? A funding workshop, and she focuses on educating them on the 3 paths of lending to let them aware about the alternative lending industry. And that is a tactic she uses to generate leads. That's been very successful. There's people that are in basically industries that very much so align with what we do. You know, accountants, real estate professionals, appraisers, or real estate investors. They need money, okay, or they're dealing with clients that need money. So easily this can be added on to what they do very easily by just adding it as an additional service. Or credit repair agencies, if you're out there, if you're not offering funding, something's wrong with you. I've made a video about that. So it's worked well with that. But for somebody that is unknown, that doesn't have a vertical, doesn't have any influence, doesn't have any money for marketing, it's been very challenging to get them really the leads they need effectively without spending too much man hours, I should say. So what we developed, and we're still working on perfecting it, but it's so perfect, what I'm seeing here is coming up with different ways so we can target certain professionals. And when we target these certain professionals that we want to target them based on their specific region. And then we want to scrape that data. Look at it as we go to, LA, Atlanta, whatever bumfuck city you're in, we can go ahead and target any professional there is. From electrician, realtors, plumbers, gym shop owners, credit repair agencies, anything. And we segment them based on that specific professional, and then we come up with how now are we going to get a call to action with this specific profession and generate leads. Do you approach them as a way to develop a referral partner relationship, or do you approach them serving a need based on a specific pain point that they're having? Let me make that make sense. There's a truck driver that decided to enroll in my program as a student, and he told me that he's always at truck shops, and he wanted to see this as a way to maybe generate some extra revenue by offering funding to the truck drivers that he interacts with during the truck stops. And we're in the process of implementing a marketing campaign that focuses on what worries most truck drivers when they're on the road. And we've discussed a few different things that we can tackle. For example, truck drivers usually have to pay a lot of, they have a fuel cost. They also have to pay tolls. They also have to deal with unforeseen, emergency expenses, from brakes going out, tires getting flat, to, anything that happens with that truck. Because at the end of the day, for them to keep a great reputation in their industry and their business, they got to make sure that that load makes it there on time. In addition to that, they don't get paid as soon as they deliver the load. Sometimes they have to wait to get paid. So they got to pay tolls, they got to pay fuel, they got to deal with any unforeseen expenses, and they got to be able to, to do this while waiting to get paid, even after they deliver their service. The best way we decided to target them is offering them our business credit card program. And we design an 8 to 10 email drip campaign utilizing AI, okay? So first off, we scrape the data, we create the problem and how we're gonna solve it based on the product and our 3 paths to lending. And then now we create an email drip campaign targeting that specific profession and their pain points, and then letting them know about the solution we have. And this is like an 8 to 10 email campaign that will run for a few weeks. And all it is now is feeding that machine with as many contacts as possible. And these emails go out and they have a call to action for them to schedule an appointment on your calendar. And we've seen this to actually be a great way to generate leads at a very low cost, okay? It's something that, it's something that is effective. It's something that is actually working. And we're going directly into these people's inboxes. We are using software to do the email drip campaign to protect us from things like, your email not getting blocked, to warming up these different emails. So there is a soft cost on getting this set up. You have to have a few different emails that you can use. You have to purchase some domains, of course. You have to purchase the subscription for the email drip campaign. And we use a few different scraping tools, from ChatGPT to a new tool that I just decided to start playing with recently, called Scrapebox. One of the students in the course recommended this specific tool. So these are the type of things that we do here at Broker Solutions Academy in our community. And this is something that I didn't know. Scrapebox, really amazing tool. I believe that's what you call it. Scrape. I'm still in the process of playing with it. And it's an amazing tool. It's not even utilizing AI, but it's, they call this the Swiss Army knife of SEO is what they call it. But what I wanted to share with you, and something that I'm truly excited about, is we're on the cusp of solving this issue as far as lead generation for the people that are in the team. And it's something that I cannot be more proud to offer it as part of the benefit of working with Broker Solutions Academy. Is now we can actually truly offer you lead generation, not bullshit lead generation. Like copy and paste, sit there for hours and you fall asleep on your damn keyboard and then you're still not getting any responses. We're utilizing AI and utilizing the different tools that we have in order to effectively help you market your business and be successful. So if you're interested in working with us, there's definitely going to be a link in the description. Hopefully you appreciate this video and our transparency with letting you know exactly what you get when you enroll in this course. As always, I appreciate you for joining me today. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.